Day one.
It's a little wet.
We got here at what, 3:45, 4 o'clock this morning?
Yeah.
Slept for a couple hours, and now we're setting up camp.
Did some nice off-roading on the way up here.
Putting it mildly.
The road was not near as smooth.
Hey,
as
Onyx
it
looks smooth.
No, I had a good little rain shower come through just a minute ago. Got us all nice and wet. We got the tent set up. Unpacking some gear now, get everything set up. So
Get stove going here in a minute and get some coffee.
Some coffee, get a little breakfast in us, and finish getting the rest of our stuff set up and go up for an afternoon hunt / scout, kind of look around a little bit. So
glad to be here.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming.
It's been a long time.
This is right next to camp. You can't ask for a prettier spot to get to sit and overlook. Got our tent set up. About to start getting all our gear set in. So, day one, elk camp. Here we go. Hadley, you want to lead us in prayer before we get this hunt going?
Father God, we just come to you now, Lord. We just thank you for the opportunity to be out here in your creation, Lord, to be together, be on this hunt, Lord. Father, I pray that if it be your will that we be successful on this hunt. I pray that you be with our wives and families at home. We thank you so much for them, Lord. They're the backbone of our families, Lord, and we couldn't be here without them, Lord. I just pray that you give us safety, success, like I said, if it be your will, and we'll pray these things in your name. Amen.
Amen. That is too cool.
Goes up to it. Yeah. That. Oh yeah, right there.
Hey fellas, what just happened?
Called in a hunter
Called in a hunter.
on a beeline.
He came in on a stringer.
I sounded pretty.
Dusty sounded good to him.
Yeah.
But we did get on a bull first thing.
We did. Yeah, Dusty ripped one off.
Real deep, real
Yeah,
pretty.
about
beautiful
300
bull.
yards,
That
probably.
that was no raghorn.
No.
No, it was a deep, growly bugle.
Made a move on him.
And then got distracted by a bull moose.
You'll see it.
Yeah, yeah. We were justified in our distraction. It was really, really cool, man.
What did we get?
was
Right
awesome.
in within 35 yards of it, 34 yards of it.
Yep.
36.8 was the closest I got.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It was awesome.
It was a lot of fun.
It was awesome.
Well, we will continue on. Yeah, there were definitely elk right here in the road last night. Fresh after the rain.
Let's go find them and kill them.
Yep.
That was great. Hadley, what just happened?
Well, we just shot a cow elk with the bow.
What?
Oh, it's been a long time coming.
And there's still a bull, and I bet you more cows over that hill.
Oh yeah.
Sorry for the emotions, but that's a lot, guys.
No.
It's been a long time coming. Cow or bull, either or, that's awesome.
Legal is legal. Oh, man, that is
Smoked her.
awesome. Oh, yeah. You made an awesome shot.
She came right in.
What, 40 yards?
She was a little inside of 40. I had my 40 pin on her, but I struck her.
Oh, yeah.
So it looked, I don't know, we need to look at it and see. It looked.
Blood was pouring.
When she went around that corner, blood was all down her side.
Yeah, it was pouring out.
Looked a little, maybe a little high, but no, we got a blood trail. So
She's a dead elk.
it's been a long time coming. It's just proof in the pudding, guys. I mean, I can't stress it enough. You know, how many years have you been doing this, Dusty? What is this?
I don't know how many years. I've lost track. Tons.
I mean,
Been doing it since we were
keep at it.
21 years old.
That's it. I mean, and like I said, I mean, yeah, we had a bull, guys, probably let inside 100 yards away from us, but she came in. It's one of those deals, the opportunity was there. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to pass having an elk in front of me.
And
It's an either sex tag.
he ain't.
She's
I think
getting
he's got cows because he's not committed. He's bugling, and you can tell he's working back
Right
and
on the
forth.
other side of the ridge.
Yeah.
But good news is, like we said a minute ago, we found them. We're on them. We know where they're at.
We're what, 3 miles in?
3 miles in.
The wind's right. He didn't see us. We're not
Nope.
busting him, so we know we're working
She
on him.
had to have been in heat because she came in hard.
She came
Yeah.
in on a rope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dusty hammered it.
I
Calling
found.
up there. We
I
found
always say
Cody.
this all the time. I found
Cody
pretty.
had my back too, so Cody and I were communicating at the same time. Dusty was back over here a ways.
I was hiding behind the only hiding spot there was out here.
Yeah, guys. I mean, we're standing in the middle of a burn. You can
That's-
make it work.
That set of rocks right there. That's
There
what
is.
I was hiding behind.
You can see all the cover we've got.
Yeah.
So
Hadley was hiding right here.
make it work.
Oh, it's incredible. Well,
We're gonna give her some time. We'll go after her. And
Yeah.
start cleaning and packing some meat.
let Hadley kind of recoup here.
Yeah, adrenaline's running.
Hey, Hadley. What's in that draw down there?
We got dead elk down there, boys.
Yeah.
We got dead elk down there.
That cow went maybe 150 yards.
Oh yeah,
You can see the blood spray on that stick right there.
all the way
That tree had blood on it 5 feet up. This stump, man, drilled her.
smoked her.
Absolutely drilled her. Let's go cut up an elk.
Go cut up
do
an elk.
Hold up, Hadley.
I'm already on it.
Oh, you're on it. Look at Cody getting to work. Oh, this is magic. Look at all that beautiful meat.
Mama, the freezers are gonna be full.
All right, folks, now comes the fun part. The pack out. I'm loaded down. Hadley loaded down. Cody is trucking it out of here. So, it's the only pain that you can have and still be smiling. So, day 2 of the hunt. Elk down. Still got a couple more days to hunt. And we found the elk. We know there's at least 2 bulls in this drainage, and I don't know how many cows, but we're gonna give them all we got the next couple days. So,
In case y'all didn't know, trekking poles are awesome.
we'll touch base later. Farewell.
Oh, how's that for a struggle?
I'm feeling it in my glutes. He's quiet.
He's probably still up and over that ridge.
Yeah.
Yeah. After Hadley's cow last night, we pretty well bedded down a bull with his cows, not far from where we got that cow. So we backed off, left him alone. We're hoping with that storm rolling in last night that they all just hunkered down there in the timber and we can get back on him today.
Yeah, headed back to him about 4.5 miles from camp. And it's a lot longer today than it was yesterday.
Feeling it in the old muscles today.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're working our way, hoping to pick him up somewhere before we get all the way back where we killed that cow. But
we're probably going right back where we killed that cow.
yeah, we what, hour and a half or so cutting up that cow.
Yeah.
And he bugled the whole time over the ridge, herding his cows up. So he was still bugling when we left, same spot. So we got high hopes that he stayed right there. Onward and upward. He's still the same spot.
Made it back up to the top. And bull bugled the same spot as he did yesterday. So it's go time. Hopefully be able to get in on him. Call him again to come in like we did yesterday. He was fired up yesterday, so stay tuned. Yeah, wind just shifted.
Yep, again.
Keep going.
Onward and upward. Good rock, huh? Yeah.
It's a nice boulder. I like that boulder.
Colorado blowdown.
I think we successfully said we put it this whole side of the. Wouldn't you say that?
Oh yeah.
We've covered bukus of miles this whole side of the unit.
Things are in for a lack of trying.
No, absolutely not.
Yep, here we are, day 4. Making our way back up here. Doing this little trail that we're on. We've got a lot of really good drainages still. Same one we've been focused on the last couple of days. Kind of do the same thing. Up and down, stop, call a little bit, see if one talks to us. The old saying goes, and what we need is one to talk to us so we can go after it. So we're gonna keep pushing. Everybody's pretty sore, tired, but we're gonna push through. See if we can't close the deal on one today. Stay with us.
Well, I felt that.
Right. You don't want none of this. Well, it's quiet this morning.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know how the animals respond. I'm not good at all that part, but with that big storm rolling in, I don't know if it's gonna make them more active or keep them quiet. I don't know. We got that big storm rolling in, and
Well, it seems like after the last storm we hadn't heard anything since, really. So
Yeah, it's almost like that kind of fired them up that one day.
yeah, and then
Got it kicked off and going. It's they kind of shut up.
yep.
But we're gonna keep after them.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Spot 176. No response. Moving on.
you know you heard me.
Man, that first day they were hot, fired up, and they've pretty well shut up since then. We've covered a lot of miles.
Mm-hmm.
To be continued. not in there. Because he had bugle jack, and we ain't seen him run off.
Go.
Call number 387. Still no sign.
I like my rock.
Of our friend.
That's a nice boulder.
I like that boulder.
Good old Colorado blowdown. Dusty, how do you feel about your feelings?
This is a family channel. I cannot say.
Cody, how do you feel about your feelings? Ditto.
Ditto. With a little bit of defeat in mind.
Slide in here. Yep. All right, we want to explain a little bit of our elk hunt because we ended the video so short as we did.
Abruptly.
It was quite the adventure. Started with we left town at 5 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
We pulled off the highway to go up this Mountain road.
Forest Service Road.
Forest Service
Looked
road.
good. Looked good on the
What
maps.
time did we pull off the highway? What, 2:30?
Yeah.
2:30 or 3, something
Yeah.
Like that.
By the time we
In the
got,
morning.
Yeah, in the morning. By the time we got to camp, or what we thought would be camp, was about
What
4,
ultimately ended up being camp.
because we didn't have much of a choice. It
Yeah.
was rock crawling all the way
Oh
up.
my gosh.
In a F-350 with a trailer on, loaded down with
Crew
gear,
cab long bed.
in a road just wide enough for that. Like it was
And not wide enough in spots.
Places not wide enough.
It was bad. We finally decided, hey, this is where we're stopping because we don't have a choice. There's nowhere to turn around. This is it. And slept for a couple hours. So,
Yep.
Yeah, it was rough.
Had to unload the Can-Am, unhook the trailer, use the Can-Am to wiggle the trailer around to get it in spot.
Yeah.
So, but we made camp.
Oh, yeah.
That's kind of how this unfolded. You know, is do-it-yourself archery. Got camp set up and decided we're going to go ahead and head out and do some scout/hunting. Climbed down this drainage, bugled, bull respond. So we head to him. He's still bugling at us, and we intercept a bull moose.
That was an adventure.
Yeah, we've never seen a moose in the wild. These Texas boys were like, elk was gone, moose was on the mind.
Let's play with the moose.
We got 36 yards from this moose.
Yeah, I decided to just see how close can we get to this moose.
Could we, if we had a tag, killed this moose?
Yeah.
We could have.
Oh, several times.
Several times.
Yeah,
It was a
would've been
really
fun.
cool big bull moose, and you know, I wouldn't know telling where that elk went.
No.
These two guys, they weren't very scared. I was always keeping an aspen tree or two in front of me.
An
and
aspen
the
tree,
moose.
too. You were keeping Dusty and I between you two.
Well, that too.
Yes.
Oh yeah. No, it was neat though, man. That was awesome to see. It was
It was
cool.
a lot of fun.
We got up there and decided we pushed our luck enough. It was time to back out and give him a wide berth and get away from
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, because he spotted us and started bucking
Yeah. He was playing around like a colt horse, and
on a cold morning.
Yeah, we figured it's time to leave him alone. But after that, you know, we still went up to where we thought that elk was. He was gone. Got into another drainage, bugled, had a response that we were almost positive it was not an elk. But we're going to just see what happens. And I kept calling, and we called in a hunter.
Yeah,
Yes, we did.
about halfway through that sequence, we realized for sure that it was a hunter. But then at that point, it's just entertaining to call in a hunter.
The entertaining part, though, is he walked around the tree, saw us, and just dropped his head and turned and walked off.
And he drove by our camp later that evening.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Hey, did y'all call in a hunter earlier?" And I said, "Yeah, we're the ones that called in a hunter earlier." He said, "Man, there were so many elk."
I just had to go check it out.
So, well, day 2, we didn't do a very great job of being able to keep track of all our film and all this.
Yeah.
The night before we left, our camera broke.
Yes, it did.
Our backcountry camera. The one we're using right now is just way too big to carry back. But it broke, so all this is happening on our phones.
Yeah.
So we find a road that is closed out to vehicles, and we head back in there. They've bladed, washed the road out.
Should have been closed out to UTVs.
It said you could use UTVs on it, and we had to use the winch in a lot of places to get
And a shovel.
it going. And a shovel.
We got there.
We got back to where it was shut off, and there was no vehicle access of any kind. And we go 3 miles beyond that, and I bugle, get a response, we slip in, and we're in a burn, by the way, no cover. We slip in, I stay back 150 or so yards back from the guys. Hadley's on the bow, Cody's filming, and I'm talking back and forth. The bull's bugling, I'm cutting him off, he's getting fired up, and then we see an elk come over the hill, assuming it's the bull. All we can see is the color, and we know it's an elk. Comes down the hill, bugles, I bugle, cut it off. It comes down some more, bugles again, and I don't see antlers. So I'm like, oh great, it's a spike. And I see Cody throw his binoculars up, and I do the same thing. it's a cow.
Yeah, cow bugling at us and chuckled once.
And chuckled
insane.
once. I've never seen that before.
Yeah.
We researched, and I guess when a cow's full estrus, she'll do that. But I called to her again, and she come in on a string. What, that 38 yards?
I think it was right at 38.
Right next to Hadley. And, man, they let her have it. I mean, great shot. She took off. You can see in the video the emotions running through this guy. His first elk, and with a bow.
First bow kill, period.
Yeah.
Ever.
It was a lot.
Yeah.
It was. It,
Yeah.
it was awesome to be there, to be a part of it. You didn't get to see the kill.
I'm sorry.
That's why I was smiling while you were talking. Cody was filming. I had to smile. I'm sorry.
I was filming.
He was filming.
I
He
was
had his
filming
phone
in
up.
4K, had my phone up, and I guess there's a storage limit on the iPhones, and the video cuts out right before the shot.
Right before the shot.
I was so excited. I was like, man, I got it all. I didn't have it all.
We sat back and we're like, let's give her some time. Let's look at the footage, see where the shot was. And we're like, where is it? It plays right up to it, and then right after it. Like, are you serious?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you can't make this stuff.
That's good.
No,
That's
But
good.
she didn't go a couple hundred yards.
Yeah.
I mean, the blood was it was an easy trail to follow,
Oh,
even in a
gosh.
burn. So, and the whole time we get up to her, of course, emotions, high five, and all that. The whole time we're cutting her up, this bull's still bugling.
Yeah, it was insane. I tried getting these guys to go over and get it.
Well, we did. We talked about it back and
Yeah.
forth for quite a while because that bull was very.
He was hot.
He would have
Yeah.
been easy to kill. Honestly, he
Yeah.
was. He was hot. He was worked up. He had his emotions on high. We could have killed him. I'm pretty confident, but
Yep.
it was getting warm. We had a lot
It
of meat
was.
to deal with.
Yeah, we still had a 3-mile pack out on her.
I still think that we made a good call, but
I
it
did
was
too.
a hard
That
call.
was-
There was
hard.
there was no way that we could have got his meat out for it ruined because it was it was hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we made the call. Like, there was a storm rolling in. We got her deboned, packed, got her out in one trip,
One trip.
one
We got-
heavy trip.
We got her deboned and packed up and right at an hour.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it was a brutal pack out. But we decided that storm coming in, he's bugling, he's hot, he's not going anywhere. The water's right here. Let's leave him be. The wind's right. We'll come back in here and try to get on him the next morning. But anyways, that 3-mile pack out, brutal.
Yeah.
But we got it done
And it rained all night.
all night long. We go in the next morning, slower, I might add.
Just a touch. Texas Flatlanders. Yeah.
A little slower that second. We get back up there right where we'd bugled the day before, and I call, he's still there. So we're start slipping in. Well, when I call, another hunter below called, and that bull shut up and vanished.
We worked that whole side.
We never could
Gosh.
find him again.
Yeah, it was a lot of miles.
Yeah,
Like,
we put in a lot of miles.
We covered a lot
We
of ground.
covered a lot of ground.
And
trying
never
to-
found sound of him again. Sight,
Yeah.
nothing. Like, of course, that's part of public land hunting. But that bugle was so horrible that it almost run us off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, a little pro tip: practice some more.
Yeah, if you're gonna bugle, practice at home.
Yep. So
Don't pick up a bugle tube the day before you leave.
practice.
Yep.
But we hunted another couple days. I never could find anything, and a big storm was on its way in, and where we were at was sketchy dry.
Yeah.
So we had to make the tough decision. We were only going to be able to hunt another day, but we made the tough call of going ahead and packing up and getting out of there. But
Yeah, our sore muscles may have had a little bit to do with that decision.
A little bit of an influence, maybe.
Yeah, a little bit of it. Just a little. But we killed every elk we saw.
That we did.
we were at 100%. It was awesome, guys. I hope you enjoy the footage that we did put up. I was really glad we caught his emotions right after he shot her, because all that it's real, guys.
Yep.
Awesome trip.
It was a lot of fun.
That was
We had
a lot of
fun.
I'm ready to start planning the next one. I know that.
Yeah, it'll
It was
be
fun.
It'll be good.
Yeah.
It'll be good. Public land, do it yourself archery. Doesn't have to be a bull. It's an either sex tag. Got a cow at 38 yards. That's elk
take
meat,
it.
guys.
Yeah.
You take it. That fills the freezer.
Saying that, you know, we talk about earlier, Dusty was saying about the cow bugling and chuckling on our way down. And me, being shooter, turn to look at everybody, and both of them at the same time, it's legal. So it's one of those deals, guys. Like they said, I mean, legal's legal. I mean, you know, yeah, I mean, it would have been awesome to have gotten to shoot a bull, but I mean, it's still an elk in the middle of the forest
With your bow.
with your bow
In the middle of a burn with no cover at all.
So I mean, I don't know. That's I think you hit the nail on the head, Dusty. I mean, it's go out and just have fun, man. Yeah, it ain't got to be a monster trophy.
Yeah.
No, you got
Just
a cool
a
set
bonus.
of. She was
I
a
got
big
some ivories.
old cow,
Yeah.
and those weathered, awesome looking colored ivories were insane.
Several people that stopped by the camp said, "Oh my gosh, I shot a horse."
Yeah.
It's just a big cow.
I mean, she was huge.
Yeah.
And you know, we get back to camp, and this was the best part. We have pictures posted on our Instagram. You need to check that out. We have ribeyes cooking on the grill. We also have tenderloins from this elk cooking on the fire, and the tenderloins blew the ribeyes out of the water. Like we're all, I mean, I'll eat the tenderloin in that steak. It was fantastic.
Yeah, it
really was.
So, but yeah, that just proof to it, guys. I mean, every trip is not going to be successful. We've been hunting elk for 15, 16 plus years. It's tough. Do it yourself. You just got to keep at it and enjoy the moments. It's not about the kill. It's about the memories.
Camaraderie.
Yep.
Yep.
That's exactly what it is.
But we just kind of want to explain how the video rolled out, why there wasn't a little more explanation in a lot of things. I mean, it was just, we did the best we could with what we had, and we had to pack up and get out of there. So hope y'all enjoyed the video, and appreciate y'all that follow us along on all our journeys. And if you got any questions, anything about what we did, be sure to holler at us. And y'all got anything to add?
Nope.
All good here.
Good?
Yep.
So, all right. Well, as always, y'all remember to love God, love your neighbor, and love the outdoors. Thank y'all.